You're welcome to the YouTube channel within your Jomelin. A quick update on what is happening on the street, what is happening in Ghana, and what is happening in the internet. A lot of people are complaining about the hardship of what is going on in the country that has called for a protest. This weekend, it just happened within this week. But then I am giving a wrap up of whatever happened. I think Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The first day of the protest, yeah, very tedious one. The police arrested a lot of people, a lot of Ghanaians. A show concern say the arrest now more was not and wasn't something that they should have done because it is their right, and the place that they went for the protest, they went to gather, was an open space of free say they can gather there at least to show their concern, to protest, to tell the world that this is what is happening to Ghana and this is what is happening to the youth, and therefore the youth are suffering. So, Charlie, guys, a lot of the celebrities, they showed up. They showed up massively to support whatever was going on. More to me, and man, they tweeted on Twitter for us to at least know their concern about what is happening. Though they might have a lot at least to take care of it, but then what about the average Ghanaians that are suffering? Average Ghanaians they are suffering. They can't pay their school fees. They can't buy even common kinky on the street. What are they saying? So these people just stood in for them. They came in their numbers to help. Someone like Kojo Sheldon was part. As time back, Kojo Sheldon was campaigning for MP, but then he showed up massively to show that no, it wasn't about the campaign. It wasn't about the party, but then just the interest of the Ghanaians. That is how come he campaigned, and things are going wayward. Therefore, he has to also stand in for everything that is going on right now. He has to support the people, at least to bring out a good image of Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah did a lot, but then in our era, what is happening is Charlie quite not okay. Stonebwoy also showed his concern. Stonebwoy talked. He at least talked in his mind that he's not interested in whatever is going on, and he has made a lot of effort to channel this in his music career. And today is not the first time, or that day, or within this protest, the Jubilee protest was not the first time he has showed a concern. And we have a few of those who showing concern, and most of the celebrities, as I said, was there. So, Charlie, I'm going to read most of their Twitter, especially what Sarkodie said. A lot of people was tagging Sarkodie say Sarkodie Anyadie, because when MPP for our power, no, Sarkodie was at least massively talking about things that was not going on well. But then, Charlie, Radiway can't date the MPP them at top, and he be like, on Kanhwe, and he's kind of polite in doing certain things, so they are not seeing top. And who Charlie Sarkodie has come to talk the mind, has showed concern about what is going on, and that is interesting. That is quite interesting. So I was saying, let's go and watch the videos. What exactly happening? What exactly happened on the first day, the second day, and the third day? Images of what's happened. Young Ghanaians that took part, what they were saying, and how rain was beating them massively, but still now. Fight for the betterment of Ghana. Let's move on and watch some of the videos. We'll be right back.
Now, you see right in your shot is the entrance of the 37 military hospital, and the protesters are marching or advancing towards the Jubilee House side. Now, I am panning to where the police officers have actually lined up, waiting patiently to block any form of aggression or further advancement by the protesters. They are equally singing the patriotism song and advancing in the same manner. So it is more like at a point where there is a termination end, and the protesters are also saying that they are going to move on fearlessly to drum home their demands. And again, you can see in your shot Oliver Pakapo Mawo, who is the lead convener for the Democracy Hub, and he's also the lead convener for the Feed the Country people. Now, this is the point where you see the police in your shot, you see the protesters also in your shot. As to what happens beyond this point, we can only wait to imagine. Now, traffic has totally been diverted to become a one-way lane. So traffic is going to basically come from the 37, from the motorway side, will now be advancing and using one lane towards Accra, where the protesters are also making their demands or grievances known. And here you see them. You see Ifya Addo in there. You see them sitting down on the ground. They are basically not moving an inch as far as the police will not allow them to protest and do what they have to do. And there you have it. They are singing loudly enough to ensure that
to see that as me. I believe that that is the sacrifice that we all have to go through. Even if now the police raids on us and begins to lash out, of course we're going to run for our lives first and foremost, but that is a sacrifice that we have to know that nothing comes on a silver platter for you to actually speak out. The Kwame Nkrumah sacrifice for us, the Yasantua sacrifice for us, the many General Atipos and the rest that we read about in our history books, the sacrifice for us. The least some of us can do is to continue to add our voices, our presence, our resources, if maybe to be able to add to the voices that will scream aloud for the people in power to know that we deserve better things to be done for us. My first call is, look at the healthcare situation. Look at the flood that is happening, the drainage systems. In as much as the populace has a role to play, the government has the power to force and instill the people, to obey and align into some developmental plans, So when I see people being evacuated and compensated for roads to be built properly and for them to move out of waterways, I support these things. It's up to the citizens to also know that that is for the betterment. That's on the side. The motorway with the tolls that have been taken from years. Tell me where we got it wrong, go after making our motherland a better place to live. Simple life is all we want to live.
okay.
It's a major reason that I can never forget. I walk with a titanium knee replacement in my leg. How can I ever forget that happened to me? And even up to today, people still die up of the motorway, tires are blasting and all of that. Have we not raised enough revenue to be able to fix the motorway that Kwame Nkrumah built from yesteryears? And I'm not standing here in the name of MPP, NDC or CPP or KKP. I stand here in the name of Ghanaians as I am. That's my brother. I'm one of them. The president is a Ghanaian. The police force are Ghanaians. The military are Ghanaians. So guess what? It gives me a lot of joy. In the beginning, I was a little bit skeptical, but I had to stand because I always do to make sure that I come in, because I don't really care about whoever wants to politicize my indulgence, because that is not the reason.
And that's the fear for many of the
That's the fear of many of my colleagues out there, because they might want to, but then it can be politicized easily and they're going to be targeted and a lot. But I'm happy that this is not a lawless or a chaos or a harmful protest, and that so long as it is within our...
They died! Kidney failure every single day! They die! But what do you know? You let them use you! You let the government use you as a tool when you cannot even afford basic health care! You cannot afford it! If something happens to you today, you will get nothing from the government! You will get a surrogate, a little amount to your family, and you'll be gone! You'll be gone! But you brutalize us! You arrest us! You treat us as a sworn enemy! Meanwhile, we are not after you. It is for you. You pray. And you are a terrorist. God will touch you. God will touch you. You will answer to God. You see people die every day. You will answer to God. When you take your parents to Kolebu and they can't get dialysis, you will answer to God. God will touch you. God will touch you. And touch your honor from above. And touch your fucking honor from above. God will touch you. You will live in the proud condition. Your pay is not enough. You cannot afford education. The scholarship is not for you. Your children are at home because of this. You cannot Sarkodie, I swear, God will judge you.
And he told you that what is he doing right?
God will judge you for being used as a tool. God will judge you. Judge you. Each and every one of you that treats us as the enemy. God will judge you. God will judge you. And if the country is God, you will suffer the most. Police suffer the most. You die every single day. You die every single day in robbery. What you get from it, you will die for. This country, the way it is, you will die for. Your God will be used. You will be sorry. You will be sorry. You will be sorry.
They pay you money and you think you are alright.
Died this morning. He died
You think you are alright.
It's what I said.
Nobody.
We teacher can afford 400 cities diabetes. We teacher. And he died. He died. 24-year-old. He died. Not because of sickness. The country failed them. You, I swear, God will judge you. What you did on Thursday, God will
My lady, you must understand that the country does not belong to one person. It does not belong to two families. It does not belong to the people in power. It belongs to us. How you break a hospital knowing that people go there to receive medical attention that saves lives, and for years you have not built it up. I would like to understand the reasoning behind this. How you can know that people are here dying and you want to build a cathedral. Why the God where you don't want to build a cathedral for? You don't care about the lives of people in the Labadi there. That be all I get talk. I beg you, if you don't say no go do the job, up and leave. Resign. Leave. If you can't, you can't. You can't. So far you can't. There is no reason. There is no reason why we will all be here suffering and then everyone should be making money. How can you lose money in your house, in your bedroom, and you don't know that the money is gone? How do you know that? How can you live like that? And then when they want to bring it out, you come look in the face of all these intelligent Ghanaians and tell us that it has been wrong. Nah, man, you guys, you're not ready. We have time. We have time. We will sleep here. You will understand that we are tired. You will get it. You will get. You know why here? You travel. You go. You will understand that we are tired.
So, if the what do you want now? As it stands now, what do you want?
Are you a Ghanaian? Yes, I am. Are you going through what we are going through? Honestly answer. Leave your station. Honestly answer. Are you going through what we are going through? Are you? Madam, are you going through? Don't run away. Don't leave me. Answer me. So that I know that I'm not mad. So that I know that I'm not fighting for my children alone. I'm fighting for you.
We can see a lot of protesters here. It's a common goal. It's a common goal.
This is your answer. This is your answer. She cannot even talk. Because if she talks, somebody from somewhere will take her job. She cannot even tell you that she is suffering. Ask them. Call your brother and your sister. Call your family members and ask them, are they going through what we standing here are going through? That is it. Thank you.
Yeah, I hope you watched the videos and I know you have a concern. Charlie, make sure you comment down below. You know what is happening. If you are interested in it, fine. If you are not, just leave a comment. This is my opinion and this is what the people are saying. You know, as people are saying, it's a matter of time, and now the time I think is somewhere there and people are rising up against what is happening. Charlie, if you want to know more about what Sarkodie said, just go down to the description button. I have posted a lot of things over there. When you go to my community, I've posted some over there. So just go there and read what Sarkodie said on that day. But dear Jomo Makramo, see me next time. Make sure you subscribe. Charlie, shout out.